Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has outlined plans to boost the struggling economy. It includes a money printing program and plans to increase the inflation target. Harry Fawcett has more from neighbouring South Korea.
Well, Japan's Prime Minister, in his first policy speech to the Japanese Parliament, made no bones about the scale of the economic problems that his country faces. He said Japan was in economic crisis, and he maintained the pressure on the Bank of Japan to try and do something about it. There's been a disagreement between his new government and the bank's governor over exactly what the bank should do in response. He's successfully pressured the bank to double its inflation target from 1% to 2% and to engage in an open-ended program of quantitative easing. The bank has been reluctant, though, and says it will only do this starting next January. And so in this speech, Shinzo Abe maintained the pressure, saying it's important for the government and the BOJ to implement the content of the joint statement with their own responsibility, including a swift achievement of the 2% inflation target on the part of the Bank of Japan. The government hopes that this injection of greater money into the Japanese economy will see the yen further tumble. It already has gone down from the 70s against the dollar to just over 90 yen to the dollar. That, of course, makes it easier for Japanese companies to export in the global market. The other key plank of his economic recovery plan is a big fiscal stimulus, the biggest since the Japanese economy was one of those to be hit by the financial crisis in 2008. $114 billion worth of central government spending, almost as much again in local and private sector spending too. There are doubts, according to the Japanese central bank's governor, over the long-term effects of all this borrowing. For now, though, Japan can afford to do it relatively cheaply, and Shinzo Abe says it's worth the gamble. We must do something bold.